Hi there, Vigo, can you hear me? Can you hear me? It's displaying on my screen now, so it should be displaying on yours. Yeah, so I think what happens is it's not to do with OBS, it's to do with the fact that this is an older game and it can use 2D scaling or 3D scaling. And what's happened there is to put the water to blue, I changed it back to its original 2D scale settings, but OBS doesn't seem to like them or to be able to capture them. So I may have green water again, I'm not sure. I may have to tweak that in the gameplay settings itself. So what you missed, very simple, is as I was out front, I spoke to Gorion, and if you need to, just watch a video of that little bit. But basically, you leave Candlekeep with Gorion to flee, and you get caught in an ambush by a mysterious figure. I'll show you this bit here. And Gorion was killed, not after killing like 4 or 5 different guys. And if I've lost it now because I've had to reload. But basically, Gorion does some kick-ass damage, and Imowen has been following us, seems. And she's basically stated, I just want to see if the water's green. Yeah, the water's green again now. God damn it. Anyway, I'll sort that out later. I can deal with that for now. I'll play around off stream and see if I can get that water setting back to green without losing the capture. And yeah, so in the night, Gorion was murdered in an ambush. Imowen has joined the party, and she's a thief.
You're a queer fellow.
But she won't be for much longer. And basically, the reason she followed you is she read her class is thief. Yeah, like I've just shown you anyway. And I know I'm fighter thief, and I'm going to change her class very soon. This is the dual class thing that I was mentioning earlier. But I can't dual class her until she becomes level 2. And at that point, this option will open up here. And I can change her class like I was explaining earlier. But yeah, she read a note saying that there was trouble, and she decided to follow us. And so she joined the party. And I've taken a little bit of damage from an arrow that was flung at me before Gorion told me to flee for my life. So yeah, sorry about that. Sorry if you missed quite a little poignant bit there, really. I did look at my autosaves, and yeah, it didn't autosave before I left Candlekeep, unfortunately. In fact, that's a good point. Autosave's definitely on anyway. Right. Got it, relax man. Alright, cheers. It is quite a story-driven bit, but basically you don't know who the guy is, it just says armoured figure. And if you watch the intro to this, it's the same armoured figure from the first cutscene.
Sitting around is useless.
So I've taken 1 damage, and we kind of... so at this point, I'm going to switch to my bow, because bows are way OP in this, and it's brilliant. And everyone's got a couple of items, mainly. Actually, I'm going to split one of them up. Some healing potions, which are always useful. I'm going to put 2 in there. And an oil of speed, which I'm going to give to myself. And a wand of magic missiles, which does exactly what it says. Cast the spell magic missiles. Your cam is behind game screen. Ah, right, yeah, good point. 1 minute. It's because I had to redo my game capture. So I put it above. That should and chat is behind. Yes, yeah, I gathered that. I'm just going to transition that now, and that should sort itself out in about 10 seconds. There we go. Voila. That's because I redid the game capture, and when you redo it, it always puts itself to the top, and I forgot to drop it to the bottom. But anyway, here we go. And yeah, so she can keep the Wonder Magic Missiles, and I'm gonna give her these scrolls. Potion of Clarity prevents confusion. Charm, I'll keep all of that. Because I'm gonna change her to a mage very soon. Yeah, that's better, isn't it? So apart from the bloody green water, which, like I said, I will work on at some point. So basically, the last thing that Emma said was maybe we should check Gorian's body to see if there's anything there.
This is worth it.
Bows are quite OP in this early on because at level 1 I have a HP of 9. One good critical hit can kill your character very easily. So leveling up early on in this game is necessary. Very, very necessary. So we're going to see if Gorian's got anything on him. If you ever play the game yourself, once that battle's gone on and everyone's talked to you, you can scroll up here and just see how much damage Gorian was throwing out. And it's quite extensive early on. In fact, you learn a lot more about Gorian in number 2, that he was actually a very, very, very well-renowned adventurer. Collect that. Morning Star. I'm not going to collect it. It's not really worth the money. And then we've got Gorian's body. He's got some gold, a dagger. We'll take, and a scroll. So let's read this. My friend Gorian, please forgive the abruptness with which I now write. The time is short, and there is much to be done. What we have long feared will soon come to pass. Though not in the manner foretold, and certainly not in the proper time frame. As we both know, forecasting these events has proved increasingly difficult, leaving little option other than a leap of faith. We have done what we can for those in thy care, but time nears when we must step back and let matters take their course. They will. We have perhaps been a touch too sheltering at this point. Despite my desire to remain neutral in this matter, I could not in good conscience let events proceed without some measure of warning. The other side will move very soon, and I urge thee to leave Candlekeep this very night, if possible. The darkness may seem equally threatening, but a moving target is much harder to hit, regardless of how sparse the cover. A fighting chance is all that can be asked for at this point. Should anything go awry, do not hesitate to seek aid from travellers along the way. I do not need to remind thee that it is dangerous land even without our current concerns, and a party is stronger than individual in all respects. Should additional assistance be required, I understand that Jahira and Khalid are currently at the Friendly Arm Inn. They know little of what has passed, but they are ever thy friends, and will no doubt help wherever they can. Luck be with us all. I'm getting too old for this. E. Cool. I'll keep the scroll for now. So at this point, what he's basically saying is it's highly dangerous to be walking around in small groups. So yeah, we need more party members. So let's head back up to the path, because it's safer to travel the path than the wilderness. And we'll do a quick save. Like I said, I will work on the green water off camera. Hello, who are you?
Hello there.
Cole said. Well, a busy day for me today. Strange noises throughout the night, and a plethora of people strolling about the wood. You do look a touch more hospitable than the last two I met, though. Well met, stranger. I am Colsaid. What would actually be the response? As a chaotic good person, I would say, yeah. The carnage to the north must be the aftermath of your little skirmish. Then I am most assuredly sorry about your predicament, though is little I can do for you. I have nothing of serviceable value to impart except common sense in a few directions. The way east of here should find you to the crossroads. North is the Friendly Arm Inn. South is the town of Beregost, which, if you remember, Firebeat said he'd come from. Both can offer shelter, though rates at the Friendly Arm Inn are likely better. It is a friendly atmosphere for a young adventurer as well. Staying close to the road will make your journey safer, which is what I said, staying close to the path, road. It will depend on where you are heading as well. I cannot accompany you, though there were a pair of travellers not far up the road. They may offer assistance, but I would beware of the cost. I didn't like the look of them myself. Well, thank you for your time. You know, you give us some information, and you know, on your way then. So these must be the two fellas that the guys were on about. This is the Candlekeep Causeway. This is Montarian and Zar. So we'll speak to Zar.
Montaran, you are so aggravating. 'Tis disturbing to my demeanor.
Shall wander in the wilderness. Surely you must be none too bright to be travelling these roads. And you look a little bit scuffed too. A fine pair of troubles all of your own. Indeed, I can offer you healing potions if you wish, as a token of goodwill. I'd be grateful for the assistance. And again, a healing potion. Perhaps as payment you will go with us to Nashkel as it's troubled and investigate the rumours surrounding the local mine. Oh, there's troubles at the mine in Nashkel, eh? You would have found that out if you'd have taken a few drinks at the inn, but it was always going to be explained. Some acquaintances are very concerned about the iron shortage, specifically where to lay blame in that matter. You would be useful though, if not, I'll not hold you to it. We had to meet the mayor of the town, a man named Baron Gaskill, I believe. Your conscience be your guide. I will join you, but I must meet with somebody first. Perhaps you will go with me first. It's best to travel accompanied. Aye, we will go with you. Cool. And I've gained gold from his party members, and I've gained 2 new party members. So the first thing you'll notice is this guy is a fighter thief, so he's the exact same as me. And this guy is a necromancer. So the first thing, so as soon as you notice that, you'll notice 2 things: chaotic evil, neutral evil. These guys are evil, and as such, if you have a high reputation or you're fairly good like I am, it's going to cause issues in your party. So what I really want is to nick their stuff. Yes, I know some groundbreaking stuff in this game. Short sword can go to air. The dagger's pointless, but I'll take the leather armor, and then I will reform my party and remove because I don't want evil characters in my party. I'm going to be fairly good in this playthrough.
Something troubling you?
You are letting me go, but we have shared so many good times. It's truly a sad day. Goodbye, so blah 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 and all that rot. Yeah, we've shared some good times for about 30
You
seconds.
already be disturbed. Now leave me be. Your company be toil enough as is.
As you would have it, I would likely have put a dagger in you eventually, but for now you've been adequately useful. Yeah, so like he's saying, it would have literally stabbed me at some point. But we've nicked their spells, which I always find a laugh. And we've got 2 more health potions. So we'll distribute them out. I'm going to give her auto speed. I'm going to give her a short sword, because she's a thief and she can use it. And some armour. So yeah, nicking off those guys is actually quite useful. And you don't get any, there's no reputation loss for doing that or anything like that.
Yeah.
But we do not want you. There's all sorts of arguments happening in your character if you have them. And as your reputation here goes up for doing deeds. MRA, nice to see you. No, I'm not on E. I'm on the original version. I will be doing E at some point after, but I wanted to play the original version first. But thank you for joining us. No E. I wanted to do the original version first, but I have 2-2'd it. So I have got the faster walking speeds. Yeah, that's what I call a good thief. Yeah, exactly. And I will get the Baldur's Gate 2 animations for the spells, and I've got the faster walking speed because of it as well. So that's cool. Yeah, I'm basically what I'm gonna do with MRA is I was gonna do this version good, and then EE I'm gonna probably do as evil. So we'll see how that works out. Random stranger, Pinkos. Sorry, Chum Cat's not to chat, but there's another caravan raided northeast of Beragos, and I must report of these dire straits to the Grand Dukes. A messenger's work is never done. Alright, then why, if you were rushing, then why were you just stood here all alone? I think you were taking a break, you were lazing it off, you were probably having a cig or a joint. Do your work. And this is the map. And so maps open up as you go to different points. So if you go north, south, you'll open different parts
Oh,
of the
thou
map.
wanderer, stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
It's been nigh up on 10 days since I seen a soul walking this road, and I've been without decent conversation since. Travelling nowadays appears to be the domain of either the desperate or the deranged. If thou wouldst pardon my intrusion, might I inquire which pertains to thee? I'd say we're desperate. His foster father's just died. We need to get to the friendly arm inn. That I would. The inn is but a short distance to the north, and its doors are open to all. I have no doubt that thy friends shall be there, waiting with open arms. You shall find the protection of the north shelter, friendship, and other kind. If thine eyes be well enough open, and thy mind alert, but more this I cannot say. My sympathies for any hardships on the road may have inflicted upon thee, though I am certain everything shall turn out for the best. Nay, but I have wasted too much time and said too much already. I shall take my leave and wish thee all the best. He's a nosy old man, isn't he? Met a strange old man. Yeah, he seemed a little odd. Yeah, he did. Definitely seemed a little odd.
I'm there.
Nosy git. Oh, and our first enemies. Zvarts. Nothing to worry about. That one's dead. That one's dead. Oh, there's more. Oh dear, I'm gonna have to switch to my sword. Oh! Damn it!
Yep.
Imoen, get him! You, Yes, go on, get him! No! And this is what I mean by 2 good hits can kill you very early on in this game. God damn it. Thank God for autosaves.
Yeah, I hope
First death. Hey! That normally doesn't happen.
Ho there, wanderer. Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
Yeah, we read that already. So first thing I'm going to do is quick save. And unfortunately, when you reload, you might not always get this attacked the same way. But in this case, I did.
Yeah. Scream. Scream for mercy.
That's it. Good arrows. Good arrows.
This way.
give me some direction. I'm waiting.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Hit him. Bloody hit Thaco. Ah, now he's running away scared. No. Bow him. Bow him.
Let's do this quick and painless.
That's more like it. Yeah, very early on in the game, 1-2 hits
Give me some
can
direction.
really wreck you. And because it's dice rolls, it actually simulates the dice rolls. All it takes is 2 bad dice rolls against you. So like, I'll show here that, and it's showing the damage 1 minute, and I can actually put the rolls on, and next you'll be able to actually see the dice rolls and how they calculate out. It won't show you yet, but next battle it'll show you the calculations for the dice rolls. These guys drop a few items. Got a short sword. Don't really need that. Some gold. More gold. More gold.
Yeah,
And we'll quick save.
if it must be done.
And another enemy. A diseased gibbling. Or gibbling, depending on how you pronounce it. Oh, good, we got it.
What you want?
So if they're in melee range, you want to switch to your sword because you do get a minus for
Give me some
shooting
direction.
at that range.
It's probably
Oh, more.
My blade will cut you down to size.
And you'll notice I'm getting Paisley XP. So these are the attack rolls that I was on about. So I roll a 20 plus a 4, which is 24, which hit. Immerwin rolled an 11 plus a 2, which is 13 to hit. So these guys have a low armor class and they're quite easy to hit. And you'll see my XP is going up, but slowly. We definitely need to level up
no
soon.
concern.
So we'll stick to the road where we're a bit safer. Oh dear, it's raining. We're gonna get wet. Another thing to keep an eye out is how many arrows we've used. So Emma will always use a bit more arrows. So we'll give her them. And we'll use them. Then we'll pick some up at the nearest convenience shop. Let me know if OBS has crashed. Okay. How am I supposed to let you know? Bear with me, I'm just replying to somebody who's messaged me. Ellen, if you don't mind, keep your voices down there. A beast is about with better hearing than we. You seem quite old, mate. What's the most dangerous thing you've seen? The most dangerous thing I intentionally went after. Stalked an ogre mage for a few days once. Had a party with me back then. Killed the ogre, lost the party. Not really worth the trade if you ask me. I've seen more dangerous species, but usually over my shoulders I'm making tracks as fast as I can. No shame in running for your life if it's on the line. Off with you now, I've meat to catch. Okay. Is there a limit of teammates? Yes, so you can only take 6 at a time. You can move them around and do other things, but you can only have 6 teammates at a time. Friendly army to the north. So yes. Otherwise you just have a party of like 12 and it would be... What the issue you got to remember as well is the more people you have in the party, the more the XP is divvied up. So for instance, when if I was to gain 50 XP, yeah, or 75 XP should I say, let's say I get 75 XP, I'd get 25 on there, 25 on there, and 25 would go to Imoen. So it is, you might know there is some things called solo runs, and they're really good because you get all the experience, but there is an experience cap on this. So when you get to like I've got the expansion, and when you get to 161,000 experience, that's the cap and that's the limit. So let's go to the friendly army. Otherwise you get too overpowered for the game. Right, so this is an issue. As you travel between things, you can get waylaid on the way, and this is something that you don't want to happen too early on.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Because it can be very dangerous.
Give me some direction.
In fact, to the point, to
Yep.
get out of this, I think I'm going to use my wand on him while he attacks him.
Screen. No forward march.
Uh-oh.
Give me some
Right,
direction.
sword,
I care not.
sword, and this might end up with a reload.
Forward march.
Oh no, we're doing alright. Yeah! Alright. That went better than I was expecting.
Give me some direction.
Actually, I will take 2 helmets because I might need them in a minute.
I'm waiting. What is it?
At least I got some gemstones out of it, so that's not too bad.
I hope this is worth it.
There's all sorts of different teammates you can pick up as well, from evil to good. So it's a matter of using the right teammates for your class. So if you start as a mage, you definitely want some fighters early on, because otherwise you will struggle very early on. If you're a thief, then you might want to ditch Imoen, because you won't want 2 thieves at once. So you can ditch Imoen and get somebody else. But like I say, it all depends on the starting class that you begin with and the complement of people that you want. Now, a lot of people say in the early game mages are not that good, which is true, and not to have 2 mages. I do it because I am going to import. You can import your character into the second game, and in the second game, mages are a lot more required. Definitely more so. So we talk to the guard. Welcome to the friendly army. I trust you know the rules of conduct within. There are rules? What kind? Perhaps rules is a touch too formal. It is unwritten but accepted that while herein, you will act with the utmost of civility to all other guests. This is neutral ground and all grievances are left at the gates. If the grievance comes in, then you will go out. So basically, it is friendly arming is kind of like a neutral zone. So violence is not permitted unless you're defending yourself from attacker. So yeah, it's like a haven, so to speak, which is pretty cool. So let's check out. This door's open. We didn't have to lockpick it, so let's check out who's in here. Hello, young lady. Joya, how can I help?
Yes?
Hey there, you're new here, aren't you? Could I trouble you for a moment? Oh, delight. Certainly, my lady. Speak your mind. I would assume that Garayan brought Felix up with some decorum of manners. Such manners, well, I need a gruff hand for this task. So please keep your please and thank you garbage for the nobles. All right. I was polite to the lady and she insulted me. Friggin' hell, woman. I was robbed blind by some hobgoblins within sight of this very inn's walls. And I need you to return the favour. They took my ring and that's all I want back. Will you do it? Well, the way you spoke to me, I'm not sure. I'll help you. Creatures were just north of the inn, I swear you can almost see them from the upper rooms.
Give me some direction.
Okay then. I'm not going to risk going for those guys
Probably
without
to me.
other people, and we were told that Jahir and Khalid are in the confines of this wall. So let's go find out. I definitely Raina, is that you? Welcome. Hope you're still here. I'm playing the original edition, Raina, if you can hear me. So. Guards. And I'm going to quick save. Because I have knowledge of what's going to... Right. First thing I want to do is switch back to swords.
Hi, friend.
Hi, friend. I've not seen you here before. What brings you to Friendly RM? I'm here to meet some friends. Oh, then you must be I'm here to meet. I will take you to your friends, but first, I should know that you're correct. Is your name Felix Lightfinger? Well, we were told we were meeting the Jahir and Khalid, so I assume there was two of them, so I would assume that you're not the person we're here to meet. Really, I would beg to differ. You fit the description, so I think it would be safe to assume you are the one I seek. Don't move, I have something for you. Uh-oh. And this guy is a mage. And can cause some havoc. Like that. Damn it. Luckily, the guards will attack him for you. Bloody hell. Yeah, right, Raina. How's things? Epically failing. The first friggin' bounty. Yay! I think I'm going to do that in a different way this time. So, I'm going to have the sword out. Immerwin's going to keep the bow and move over here.
Give me some direction.
And I'm going to kind of bring this guy right next to these guards. Oh, balls. He talks to her instead.
What you want?
I'm waiting.
You can bow.
I'll see to it.
I forgot that he'll talk to her instead. You can magic missile.
Quick and pain.
I care not.
And still horrored me, but he's fleeing, so that'll do. The guards should finish the job. Not the best way to ever do this, but hey, I'll take it. Yeah, I know, if you get feared, there is ways around it, like, but the issue I did, Raina, is I took all my skill in lockpicking,
Give me some direction.
and I could have took skill in hide shadows, And there is a not. Oh, he's still alive. Excellent. Maybe we can get the XP for this.
I'm waiting. I'm there.
No. Don't attack Imowen. You know,
What you want?
it's been a while.
I'm gone.
Kill him. Let's us be the one. Yes. Go on, Imowen. Oh, that was actually me. Let's have your spells. And give them to Imowen. Soon to be mage. Yeah. Like I said, I could have like with Imowen or spoke to him with myself and then gone in for the backstab, which is a really quick way of taking him out. I'm gonna drop Grind's skull because you can't really do what with it. Bounty notice. Be it known for all those of evil intent that a bounty has been placed upon the head of Felix Lightfinger, the foster child of Gorion. Last seen in the area of Candlekeep, this person is to be killed in quick order. Those returning with proof of the deed shall receive no less than 200 coins of gold. As always, any that reveal these plans to the force of the law shall join the target in their fate. So there's a bounty on my head, like we suspected early in Candlekeep. Backstab using prior knowledge that he has a bag of dicks. Yeah, he's actually Viga's quite new to D&D, but yeah, he's quite an annoyance early on in the game due to his spectacularly that he's got horror, and horror is a git to save from at such low level. The only thing I could have probably done to stop the horror is I do have a potion of clarity, and I could have probably protected myself from the fear with that, but he's dead. We took his stuff, and it's getting late. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning, so it's time to can be easy if you quick save, try and just quick load if it fails. Yeah, you can do, but that's kind of game breaking to the point where quick saving is so useful. But if you're just gonna keep doing that, it's like my rolls here, like 17, 17, 15, 11, 11, 15. I could have kept re-rolling all day and had 18, 6, 17, 15, 14, 15, 15. Says coming is for babies. Why even play at all if you're going to do that? Yeah, so like you say, if you're going to keep doing that, you're breaking the game. And like I said, I could have re-rolled these and had really high stats, but I wanted to make the game somewhat challenging for myself, because otherwise I would storm through the game. I've already died twice. I died to some Zvats earlier, which was fun. So yeah, we're tired. It's time to get some sleep.
Not a concern.
Hey, friend. Good
The
to
roads
meet
are
a
cut off.
fine sod such as
I
yourself.
can't stand the way these roads are cut off these days. My uncle in Baldur's Gate can't get there to see him. How come the roads are cut off? Where have you been for the fast news? It's crawling with brigands and bandits after every scrap of iron. Surely you must have fled on your trip here, lest you came by the West Road. Why is the West Road still open? If there's ever a book shortage, the road's Candlekeep is the most dangerous of them all, I assure you. These folks are after metal, so sticking to the larger trade routes between Baldur's Gate and Arm. And I guess what? Here this is smack dab in the middle of them. So yeah, we're hearing more about these iron troubles. And this is Khalid and Jaheira, but I'm going to leave them be for now, because I'm going to get some rest.
It's been dreadful.
Some people don't mind saving and reloading. I don't mind saving and reloading, and I will quick save often because this game calls for it. But I'm not going to sit there going reload, 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 just to get what I want out of the game. We've got a bit of money, so we'll rent a merchant. In fact, actually, before we do that, sell, 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 sell the bounty notice. So why not? I'm keeping all the spells. And we'll take the merchant's room, thank you. Oh, little mousey. And it's now 10 o'clock in the morning. And an ideal time to speak to... We'll speak to Jaheira, because Khalid stuttering does my nutting.
Things stir to the south as we sit.
I'm sure I'd expected. You must be Gorian's child. I'm Jaheira. This is Khalid. Good to know you. We're all friends of your adopted father. Is he not with you? I must assume the worst. He will not permit his only child to wander without his accompaniment. If he has passed, we share your loss. Gorian often said that he worried for your safety, even at the expense of his own. He also wished that Khalid and I would become your guardians. If he should ever meet an untimely end, however, you are much older now, and our choice of companion should be your own. We could travel with you until you get settled, help you find your lot in life. We'll be fitting last service to Gorian, though we should first go to Nashgol. Khalid and I are looking to local concerns, and there are rumours of strange things happening at the mine. No doubt you have heard of the iron shortage. You would do well to help us. It affects everyone, including you. We are to meet the mayor of the town, Baron Gaskill. Yeah, we'll take the company of these people because these are fairly good. Yeah, it's each to their own, Rainer. So some people will sit there and reload, and some people... If I was playing off camera, I would probably do that, and I would sit there and reload until I got what I wanted. But for the purposes of a stream, I would think some people find it very boring. I've got the most viewers I've ever had. Oh my god! Right, that's brilliant. Guys, if you're enjoying it, please hit a follow at some point. I don't have an auto bot. I need to create one at some point to set that, but please, if you enjoy the stream or you like RPGs in general, I do a lot of them. So yeah, please give us a follow if you do. You don't have to. It's all up to you. So we're just going to check out as new characters because I know that Vigar here is quite new to the game. And this is Jaheira. She is a fighter druid. She's multi-class like myself. And one of the great things about her is she has spells. And first of all, is we're going to remove these because they're useless. I'm going to have 2 heals and a bless. Heal does that. It will cure 8 points of damage. And bless is one of the most underrated spells in the game because it gives you a +1 to your attack, a +1 to your damage, +1 to your saving throw and +1 to attack, and you can do everybody. Thank you, Rena, for the sub. Hope you like the cacti dancing, and you've now become part of the Genova project. You will get your gift in the post of Mako particles and an injection of Genova cells. You just have to shower yourself for 2 years in the Mako particles and inject yourself with the Genova cells, and in a few years you'll be like Sephiroth. And yeah, that's the beauty of her, and she is true neutral, so she's decent enough on that sense, and she's got some fairly decent stats, intelligence being the lowest one. Khalid is a fighter, although a fighter with quite a Peasley strength, to be fair. But hey, he's not bad. He just gets annoying, and he's good with a bastard sword and 2 weapon style. He is using a bastard sword and a bastard sword, and he's got a healing potion. She's got a potion of invisibility. We'll put that on her for now, and she also has a club. First thing we need to do is equip them with things that are actually relevant to them, which is cool.
My inn is open.
What do you have to sell me?
Who behave themselves.
So, Jaheira, first of all, if you click on the person, it will tell you what they can use, so it saves you a lot of buying stuff that not necessarily useful. I always buy Jaheira a sling. And even though she has a club, some of the times I do replace it with a quarterstaff, but I'm going to leave the club on for now. I'm going to give her... Can't afford the plate mail. Buy some splint mail for her. And some bullets. So Jaheira's going to get that. I'm going to drop that because it's not worth selling. Give her a sling. And, oh, I told you, totally forgot to buy her a shield. We'll get that in a second. So, Khalid's proficiencies are with 2 weapon style and bastard sword. So we're going to leave him with the 2 weapons on, the 2 bastard swords. But we are going to get him a bow as well. Which means I'm going to have to drop this off because otherwise he won't be able to equip it. So we need a shield, a bow.
For slow business lately.
So you need a shield. Oh yeah, large shield. I didn't see that was a +1 there for a second. So we'll have to buy her a medium shield. And he wants a longbow. And some arrows. And I'm gonna stock Khalid up on arrows. So we can distribute them out to the people using the arrows. So yeah, bow. Douche. 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 Problem with this game is there is a lot of menu jumping. Especially the non-enhanced version, because you can't rack up. You cannot rack like 80 arrows together, which is annoying. I'm gonna rest. Mainly so Jaheira learns her spells that I've put on her. And then let's explore the friendly arm. So let's head upstairs. I hope I get my personal katana as well that nobody else can use. Yeah, in Advanced Edition you can get a katana, which is cool. Khalid with Bastard Swords is new. Longsword vanilla, and in E. Yes, so I think that's to do with Tutu, with Baldur's Gate 2 stuff in, because I think in Baldur's Gate 2, regular version, he's proficient in Bastard Swords rather than Longswords. But I can't be 100% certain on that one, whether that's true or not. I've just pulled a cable and I'm worried that I've knocked my mic off now, so just bear with me a sec. No, I'm fine. Alright. So yeah, but hey, to be honest, I used to play this with Khalid with the sword and shield, so I might go back to regular. I don't know, because it is what it is.
I'll see to it.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave these guys here,
Yeah.
and I'm just going to singularly run through because it's easier than taking a party with me. This guy's asleep. So I can failed. Right, I'm not opening that then. I can open that. Someone has noticed me. How?
I serve the flaming fist.
Oh, balls. Ah, damn, when did I save it? I should have quick saved before then. As I went in the friendly arm in. Brilliant. Alright.
Yeah.
Great. I know. Normally, if there's nobody in sight, you don't normally get seen. So
Hey, friend. Good to meet a fine
yeah,
sod such
yeah.
as yourself.
All right. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get Khalid and Jahira now. I'm gonna change the way I do this.
Calm yourself, dear. We must proceed carefully.
And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go upstairs and do that first, just in case. And then I'll equip everybody because nobody needs to be equipped at this point. So I'm gonna quick save.
I'm waiting.
And we'll try this again, shall we? So you're definitely asleep.
Can I...
What the?
Serve the flaming fist. I am the law.
So this is what Raynar means by quick saving and loading all the time. It's really annoying.
I hope this is.
No.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. I'll see to it.
I don't get how I'm seen. Is there somebody in here that's... They could see me across the hallway? Ah, maybe. Bloody hell, I don't know. Let's go in here. He's definitely asleep. That's better. Didn't get caught for that one. Quick save. You're asleep. Too many people awake here. Nothing in there. Yeah, it is quite hilarious when you get caught for the most stupidest things. But hey, it is what it is. Unshi, hello.
Cannot get better than the
Have you heard there's a rogue ogre with a belt fetish at the south of the Friendly Arm Inn? I had to bag him my new girdle of piercing for my life out there. Wasn't even interested in an autographed copy of my book. Hey, if you can get that belt back to me, I'd be mighty grateful. That's another quest. I'm not even going to bother with this guy. So who sees me here? This is the good question. I'm going to try this one more time. If I stand here and open it. Nope. So it must be that guy over there.
Fist.
Yeah, don't insult us with bribes. Alright, well, we'll leave that alone. But I want that potion of healing. Alright, won't matter. There's plenty of potions. And we'll go further upstairs.
Yeah. I'll see to it. Give me some direction.
And again,
It's done.
let's go looting. Fifi. Right. Nope, worthless. Nothing. Right. That doorway, you should definitely not be able to see me there. Excellent. Will you get spotted if you only take your mate upstairs? Yeah, I assume so. It's line of sight of people, so my characters have no
You're a clear
effect
fellow.
on whether I
This
get
way.
spotted.
I'm waiting.
I think what's happening with the other one is very simple. Even though the fog of war hides them, because there was a guy downstairs in the room here, even though I was here, technically he could kind of see me. I think it is a little bit of a glitch that, because he shouldn't be able to see me. But end of the day, there's a couple of gold and a healing potion in there. I can live without it. It's like here, I've got a really bad feeling that Landrin can see me here. So I'm going to save this. Yeah, Landrin could see me. And that, it's, even though they're not looking, it's all to do with line of sight. So I think that's a difference in the EE edition. They fixed a couple of the lines of sight, so you can steal that one down there a lot easier.
I hope this is worth it.
It is what it is. I mean, looting things in this game is good because you will get quite a few different items, but you can go through the game without looting. Here's a question. Lockpick failed. It's not showing my rolls for lockpick. Like, I think it just only shows them in number 2. See how much I'm failing by. But what are you guys doing
You're a
there?
clear
I told you to
fellow.
wait there.
Yeah, I'll see to it.
So this one, definitely nobody should be able to see me. Oh, it's not even locked. I'll take the arrows. I know it's only Peasley 5. The axe isn't really worth that much sellable wise, so I'll leave it. Club's useless because Jira's already got one and she's the only one proficient in clubs. In fact, actually, let me just check Jira's proficiencies here. Club and sling. Oh. Interesting. Because I'm pretty sure in EE, Enhanced Edition, she has a quarterstaff proficiency. I like giving her a quarterstaff as well, so I might have to add that proficiency when she levels up and I get that chance.
Must be done.
I was probably better off doing it that way anyway, because now I've got a lot more stuff to sell to Bentley, and we need to equip as characters, and then we're going to get on with a couple of those side missions.
No business lately.
So first thing is, I don't need the dagger, I don't need that, I don't need that, I don't need that. I don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Fairly confident I don't need that, but we'll see in a minute. So, let's go back to this. So she's already got a club, so what I want for her is a sling. Gonna do this all in one. So, sling, bullets, 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 shield, armor. Drop that, it's worthless. Give that to Khalid, 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 and that to Imowen. Oops. I remember a club +2 in Cloakwood Part 3. Just FYI, if you want to give Jera a shield at some point. Well, I've given Jera a shield anyway because she's going to be using a sling for a majority of the early part of the game. But yes, I do know that the one that you're on about. I think I remember whereabouts it is. I think the Shadow Druids have it, if I remember rightly. It's in the tree somewhere. So yeah, I think I remember that particular one that you're on about. I might be wrong. It might not be that one. But yeah, I don't know whether that'll be the way I go, because I might end up giving her some proficiency in quarterstaffs. I do like giving her +2 quarterstaff, or the mace staff. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Right, why did they keep the helmet? That was it. Jaheira. I knew one of them two did not come with a helmet, so that can be dropped. It's worthless. I can sell it, but I think... Oh, well, no, I can't. I don't think I could sell the helmet.
Is open to all who behave themselves.
So what I'm going to do is just fill Khalid up with a few more arrows. Can I... Yeah. That's way easier. And Jera should be fine for now. She's the only one using bullets. So it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Oh, I'll tell you what I didn't do.
Omnipresent authority
Because I had to reload. Bless is one of the most if you're still here, Vega, Bless is one of the most underrated early spells in this game. It is stupidly underrated because it is so good. So good. I really like it. And we're going to rent a peasant one because we really don't need the health. You head out and find Joya's Flame Dance ring. What classes can use what? Vega. Oh, are you on about the club +2 that Reynar's on about? The Bless. It'll affect everybody. I'll show you in a minute anyway, because I'll use it against these ogres against this in a second. But if I remember rightly, the only people who can learn priest spells, and Reynar might correct me on this, is druids, clerics, and is it paladins at higher level? And rangers? Is it just them 4, Reynar? I think it is. I know definitely druids and clerics, and I'm fairly confident higher level rangers and paladins gain the ability as well. But basically it gives you +1 to all saving throws and +1 to all attack throws. So for instance, when I was rolling the dice earlier, it said 13. Yeah, all 4. Yeah, brilliant. So when I rolled the 13 earlier, plus my proficiency, I'd get an extra +1 on that, which can, early on in this game, be the difference between hitting and missing very easily. Yeah, all 4 people get it, but like I said, it'll be druids, clerics, higher level rangers, and higher level paladins, because they don't gain their priest spells till a bit later on. And oh, whoa, 1 minute. Right, I do not have the tab option in this, or do I? Right, this is going to be hard to find. I think Reynar knows exactly what I'm looking for. There you are.
Sunny
There's a
or
ring
not,
here.
It's nice to enjoy the out of doors.
Oh, I should have stole the studded leather armor. Anyway, and there's a ring here, and this is one of the first items that you have to identify. Fortunately, we cannot identify it yet, as we have no mage.
What you want?
We're gonna be a little bit before we have that mage. Yeah, so Reyna, I've always told Vega this anyway. What I'm gonna do is Imoen's getting turned into a mage as soon as. Yeah, there is some goodies like that that are really hard to find, especially in the original, because in the enhanced edition, if I press this tab, which shows off the character's health, it also highlights things, which makes it a lot easier to find stuff like that. I'm sure I missed another early game goodie, but I can't remember exactly where it was. I know it's in a tree stump somewhere, but I don't think it's as necessary. So Joya, if you remember rightly, said that her ring was stolen by some guys within, well, just outside the walls. And we're going to have a look at that. The first thing we're going to do though is move Khalid up, because he's a fighter, and put Imoen at the back, because we don't want Imoen taking damage. In fact, actually, who's got the most hit points here? I've got 9, he's got 13, she's got 12, and ooh, okay then. Technically, Khalid wants to go to the front,
Wish, but
and then
I'm
Jahira,
not a very inspiring leader.
because I could still be killed by a crit. Although, yeah. And we're going to quick save. Quick saves are necessary. And here's the first hobgoblin. Good hitting. Oh, good. I didn't have to switch to my hand combat weapons. I'm going to move on a little bit just in case there's more. Nope. Loot! The other thing you've got to be careful about is having Khalid at the front, is that he will be the person that talks to everybody first. And his charisma is Peasley. So just make sure that it's you who approaches people, because there are conversations in this game that requires a decent charisma, or you will lose options. I think the area between the friendly arm and Berry Gross, ring of protection +1. Yes, I think that's what it is. What I will try and do is, on my way back, because I haven't explored that area yet, and we know that there's an ogre with a belt fetish somewhere around, I will see if I can locate that point. It's harder to notice without the tab, so hopefully my eagle eyes will like, oh, I remember that bit, that was the bit, and I might have a chance of finding it. Let's hope so.
If none are better, can I help you?
So yeah, that's the hope anyway. Oh, I'm paused it. Well, I know the rest of these are not that too far on from here, so we'll take it slowly. There we go.
Scream. Scream for mercy.
And this is why I love bows in this game. Bows are so OP in this game early on.
Need of me?
Right, Jahira, club, Khalid, sword.
Yes. Can I help you?
Oh! No, Jahira!
Nature's
Good.
servant awaits.
Jahira's got thing.
You have need of me?
And she heals up.
I can, but try.
Joya's flame dance ring. That's what we came for.
Yes, oh,
I'm going to show you that bless now, Vigas. This is bless, and we'll cast it on him. But it should hit everybody because he's got a good radius. And that gives us all the blessed. And we'll make things a lot easier to hit. While it's paused, I'm going to flick back to the ranged weapons.
Can I help you? If none are better.
Doesn't last a massive amount of time though. I don't know exactly where it is, so your legal eyes will have to do the trick. I'm fairly confident I will be able to find it myself. I will recognise that tree stump when I see it. But I can't say for 100% certainty. So while we're blessed, we're going to move on. And see if there's any more hobgoblins. See, and you'll find that things are a lot easier to hit now, and guys will go down a bit faster because the bless is helping our ability to hit. We've actually got an awful lot of spells right now, so I really need Imowen to mage out as soon as possible. So, as I was explaining earlier to Viga, different ways will open up different areas. So this will open Peld Vale.
If none are better.
And if I was to go north, that will open up that area. But we're not going there yet because we will die a horrible, horrible, horrible death. So let's see how good the AI is back in the original version, because they used to get stuck all the time with the characters. Let's go to there with a quick save. I don't think it's too far, to be honest, Raina, I don't think it's too far off the path itself. So if I follow the path, I should be able to spot it. And the only issue is if you spot it, if you can't remember, by the time you've told me because of Twitch delay, I'll have probably walked far enough past it that I won't wait to see it anyway, so like I said, hopefully Eagle Eyes will do the job. Oops. Where do I want to go here? I'm not going to go back to the inn just yet. I'm just going to go see Joya. I know I've got Ever Memory. I picked that one up, Cylinder, but thank you. I picked up Ever Memory, as I will show you. I haven't identified it yet, but I know which one it is. The reason being is because I don't have a mage yet, because Imowen's going to become my mage, because I'm... my character is a fighter thief, so I don't need it to be a thief. So as soon as she levels up, she will be getting dual classed, and then I will be using that. The ring that we're on about is what we believe is the Ring of Protection +1, which is hidden on the grasslands area, or the forest area between Beregost and the Friendly Arm Inn. And it's in a very specific spot that we were both saying that we know if we were to see it, but it's been a while that we're not 100% sure, so we're just going to have to keep us eagle eyes out for it. Did you already finish FF7? Hey, D's, by the way, hello, mate. No, I'm still on FF7 as well. I've just got to Calm on FF7. I'm doing alternative days, so FF7's back tomorrow. It's in a rock somewhere Midwest side, I think. Yeah, Cylinder, I think it is. So I think I will see it. I'll know when I see it. And Deez is a good friend of mine. He's a follower. He does a lot of Final Fantasy streams. So if you like Final Fantasy, he's actually pretty much a master of the games. He knows how to break the games very well. So do check out his channel. He streams himself. But no, I'm doing it on alternative days. I've just got to Calm, and we've just done Cloud Story. And I'll be moving on from there tomorrow. I'm going to do alternative days between Final Fantasy and this. So tomorrow's Final Fantasy. Friday, depending on if I'm out or not, will be Baldur's Gate again. And we're just going to keep doing it in alternates. Thank you. So we got 400 experience. Our reputation has increased, but we lost an item, which is the ring. But she's left. And that's the most important thing. Because that means we can rob her. Thank you. No good deed goes unpunished, as they say. Or in this case, no good deed goes without me thieving everything you've got.
Yes?
Yeah, I've got plenty of inventory space. I should be fine.
You have...
So yeah, if you like Final Fantasy stuff, Deez is a very good person to follow and watch his streams. Deez, the other day you said you were going to do you're doing FFX9, FX14 tomorrow. Yeah, you said you were going to do 14 the other day. Did you never get round to it? I was going to check it out because I never played 14, like I said. Is 14 based on a completely different world? Because somebody said it was connected to one of the other FF games, or the world itself is. I'm not sure. I haven't really looked into it or wikied it or all like that. So we're gonna have a look for this ring that's hidden. That Cylinder says he knows whereabouts it is. Although with Twitch delay, by the time you tell me, I might have missed it. So we'll see. The Midwest. Yeah, so around. I think it is somewhere around this area. But we're gonna find my characters first. We're gonna quick save, and we're gonna go after an ogre with a belt fetish.
Try.
And thanks for joining us, by the way, Deez. I don't know if you've ever played Baldur's Gate before. Oh my good god.
Yes?
It's quite an old game, as you can probably tell, but it's one of the best RPG games of all time. It's its own world. Alright, somebody said it was connected to another world. Number 2 is second game of this is regarded as probably one of the best RPG games still of all time. It's still in a lot of people's, if you go online, top 10 list. So I think it's definitely for the purists because it is based obviously off D&D rules. And purists love that kind of stuff. Pulls a lot of elements from a lot of other FF titles too. Alright, cool, yeah, so text like the best of all worlds. Not a bad thing to do, take the best bits of all your games and amalgamate them into one game. See what you get. Houses see, this is the issue now as well. We're getting less XP because we have more people, so it's getting shared out between 4 now. A good aligned party puke. Yeah, you said that to what I call it the other day. Daveron. Oh, it's Daveron, innit? I'll be beating you up later. Yes. But you said this now, Good Line Party Puke, but this is the original edition. Yeah? Oh, you're familiar with... cool. Some people are. But when I do the enhanced edition, I will be playing an evil party. So if you prefer evil parties, check out when I do the enhanced edition, because I will be playing as an evil party then.
Can I help you?
As this was kind of a playthrough for a lot of other people, I thought I'd start good to begin with. I'm going to
Nature's
cast...
servant awaits.
Oh, no, I don't have Bless anymore, because I haven't slept. You can try, buddy. Yeah, well, when I get to you in the mines, one feet of five, one fighter thief, longsword, backstab to the back should finish you off, to be fair.
I can, but try.
Stealth Striker mod or tactics? I'm not too big with doing mods, to be fair, in that kind of sense. I like to play it in its pure form. But, who knows, I might get bored. Might test them out. I've already used 2-2 anyway. And I actually have defensive spells. Yes, I know. And my rune spawns 3 black tail and leaks and 4 guards every minute. Does it? I'm pretty sure that if I remove the traps, that doesn't. But anyway. There is an ogre somewhere around here. Where are you? Oh. It's a dire wolf. That's even worse. Oh, that's some good hits though. Badly injured.
You have need of me?
Yes, for the group.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Can I help you?
That might be. So yeah, I might do that. So to be honest, I've already died twice, Daveron. To be fair, I died to 2 4 Zvats early on. Got lucky with the hits, and then what I call it, the mage killed me. You know, the one just outside Friendly Arm. I forget his name now. I do forget his name. But yeah, he killed me as well. It wasn't pleasant. Good old horror. Oh, here's the one that we're on about. This guy's a big guy. So we're going to throw all his arrows at him.
Yep.
Imoen's going to use that magic missiles. Oh, good. Yes!
If none are better.
Nice and painless, just how I like it. And we've got a belt. Oh, 2 belts. So this ogre had a definite fetish for belts.
I can, but try.
So now we're going to head back to Candlekeep. Not Candlekeep, Friendly Arm Inn. And I will explore the rest of this, but on my way down to Berrigost after I've finished this on. Put his belt on. No, I know what his belt does, Daveron. I'm not putting the belt on. I know exactly what the belt does, so don't try that. In fact, I know what both belts do. So, yes. What Daveron's alluding to, it will make you look really attractive, mate. Yes, I know it will. Yes, I know. I'll lose my my manly bits. What Daveron's alluding to is, because he has future knowledge of the game, is that one of them is a cursed belt, and it will turn you from male to female. So if you put it on until you can rip. I'd keep the good belt. AC against range attacks is nice. Yeah, it's +1 against piercing. it's not that big a deal. There's some lot better belts in the game, and at the moment, I really want to get Imoen to a mage, so I'm gonna go for the XP for now. To be fair, yeah, it's quite funny if you don't realise, and then you're stuck as a female until you can go to one of those priests. Is it +3? Oh, bloody hell!
If none are better.
I thought we were a +1. Screw it. I'm still gonna get the XP. Right, so this is where you have to be careful. Charisma of Khalid is crap.
Cannot get better than the stability stone walls provide.
He was a weird one, wasn't he? I can still smell him on you. I'll pay you 10 gold coins for returning his guild and another 60 to find the nearest bath. But that's giving me 800 XP, which has leveled Jaheira up. So +3 shoving. Yeah, there's some better belts in the game. Technically, can you kill him and take your belt back? You know, I was about to say Deveron, right? Later on, when I bring my pickpocket skill up, can I pick it back off of him? Because I've never tried that actually. I mean, I played this game quite a bit, and I've never tried. So did he steal a guild? So I assume I can pickpocket it back off of him, and it's left me with one anyway. So let's level up Jaheira. It was leveled up as a druid and a fighter, which gives 12 additional hit points, another level 1 spell, which means I've got another spell. Again, I'm going to add another cure to that, because cures are going to be really useful later on.
I can but try.
It's just the added bonus. Yeah, but like I said, good party puke. Yeah, so no, I'm not going to go stab him in the back, as much fun as that is. So, Vega, I'm going to tell you this, right? You can play the game however you want to, right? And I'm guessing Deveron, because his name is named after one of the bad guys in the game, likes to play as mainly evil characters and wants me to kill people randomly. Now, like I said, I will be playing as an evil set at some point, so if you do watch that, you'll see me backstabbing and murdering people for fun to an extent, without getting my reputation so far down that I'm just literally getting flaming fist after me all the time. But yeah,
My inn is open to all who behave themselves.
I'm gonna rest in a merchant. That's nice. I can get this identified, but I'm not gonna bother for now, because I don't really need to. Although what I will do is it's not a lot of money, but I'm gonna get rid of these gems. I'm now made 457. Yeah, not too bad. That's just the added bonus of slaying him. Yes, it is. But like Rena says, rep loss, so yeah. If you lose reputation too much, I'll just be fighting bad guys for fun. There is a temple over here, which I didn't point out, Vega. You can get temple services if your guys die, or you were stupid enough to put that belt on. But then it does cost you quite a bit to remove the belt, so just don't be daft enough to put it on. If you know what the stuff are, it's like, for instance, if I had a mage, I could put this ring on without identifying it, because I know what it is, right? But in the first time playthrough, just don't risk it. Identify everything before you equip it. You're better off that way. Definitely better off that way. Oh! Balls. You know what I forgot to do?
Try.
And I can't believe I forgot this. I was looting upstairs, yeah, Reyna and Deveron, and I completely forgot to speak to Landrin. That's another quest. Completely forgot that. I was too busy looting that I forgot to speak to Landrin. So I'm going to quickly do that now before I have to run all the way back here from Beragos to collect that quest. Stupid. That was I had 7 viewers. It's the most viewers I've ever had.
I'll do my best.
People obviously love this game. I got more viewers for this than I've had for Final Fantasy. I suppose more people watch Final Fantasy and there's more streams of it, so it's more spread out. Could have probably just taken my main guy up here.
Hope this is worth it.
So this person that I literally went all around here looting stuff and forgot to speak to this person has a
Pleasure it is
quest.
to meet you.
Hey, I've got a teeny bit of a spider infestation happening in my cellar in Beragos. I was on my way to the gate to get some poison, but this would be a lot easier on my legs, to be honest. You'll know the house when you see it. It's right west of the Jovial Juggler Inn. Bring back their bodies to prove you've done this, and I'll give you 100 gold pieces. If you could, please bring my husband's old boots and my old bottle of wine back as well, and we'll throw something in extra. Okay.
Can I help you?
Although spiders at this point can be deadly.
I can, but try.
Killing me as anti-poison. You just want me to kill everybody, don't you? It's like, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him! Be evil! Yeah. It's not gonna happen. Look. I'll show you. Main character. Chaotic good. He likes to feed things, but he's not about to stab people in the back. Unless they're enemies.
Have need of me?
He has anti-poisons. You mean he has antidotes? Yeah, I don't think Deveron ever plays as a good alignment group. That's worth a sword in the gut. Yeah, Deveron, when you meet the character Deveron later, you'll realise that he has very little regard for life as well. So... So we're gonna explore this area and see if I can remember exactly where that ring is. So the way I normally do this is very simple. I normally go all the way around the edges and then start working my way in the middle.
If
So that's
none
what we're
are
gonna do.
better,
I'm gonna quick save.
You have need of
You've
me?
a task?
Give me some
I care
direction.
not.
Yep, everybody's using the missile weapons
I
as they
can,
should be.
but try.
A wolf.
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
Might be another one behind it. Nope. Sometimes they come in packs of 2. Just out of curiosity. Ooh, getting there. She's never going to become a mage. Then I could start identifying things. It's worth a sword in the gut. You just want me to kill everything. When I do the evil run, there will be a lot of naughty killing and a lot of evil things done, because I do if I'm going to play evil, I do like to play it fairly evil. I just don't like to lose all my reputation, because fighting Flaming Fist all the way through the game is good for experience, bad for story progression. Oh, we got some bandits already. Now the problem with bandits is they also have bows, and if they start targeting one particular character, i.e. your weakest, Khalid auto pause weapon unusable. That would be, I would assume, because he ran out of arrows. Not yet. better. Cannot save during combat. I'm not in combat. Work it out already, game. Bandit scalps, I'll keep them because they will come in useful later.
I'll do my best.
I've opened up Beragos now. Gibblings! And a fairly large pack of them this time.
Scream for mercy. I'm waiting.
Can I help you? If none are better.
Save often and a lot in this game. That's something I will say. Save very, very often, especially at early levels, because one good hit will wreck you. I'll give Chihira some of this. We'll sell it when we get to Beragos. So this is an example of banditry that was spoke about earlier. They were attacking caravans. I would surmise it bandits were responsible. Yes. Although not very good bandits because they left 7 gold. So yeah, not the best bandits in the world if you're leaving money about after you've violently killed people. More gibblings.
Still.
You have need of me?
Excellent.
Can I help you?
These unfortunately don't have anything on them.
You have need of me? I can, but try.
Just check how many bullets Chihira has. Should be fine. I forgot she's got some arrows as well. I've got some spare arrows on her, which is pretty good going. Getting Imowen a little bit closer to that all-important level up that we need. More gibblings.
Can I help you?
Uh-oh.
Nature's servant awaits.
Chihira, heal your husband. Sorry, takes another hit and dies.
You have need of me?
Good Chihira. Good Chihira. Yeah, unless you didn't realise, Vega, Chihira and Khalid are actually married. They are husband and wife. And, yeah. That's all you really need to know about that. And this is the bit we opened up before, so I'll do that bit in a thing. I'm just going to go through the middle section because I'm closer to it. And then I'm going to look to see if I can find that specific point that that ring is that's hiding. I think, like I said, I know whereabouts it is. Some more destroyed caravans here. Banditry at work again. Thing with this place is you might think a little bit of black area of fog, which is what they call the black area, fog of war, might not reveal anything, but generally it can reveal a lot, because even in the smallest area a lot of things can be hiding. Svarts, the first death. Won't be dying to Svarts this time.
Omnipresent authority figure.
Can I help you? You had need of me?
Hold still.
Come on, Jira, hit. Oh, that's better.
You've a task?
I don't know why I'm sticking too many arrows on Imoen, because very soon she pretty much won't be able to use them.
If none are better,
Oh, there's more.
can I help you?
Oh, you're gonna die a
You have
painful,
need of me
horrible
if
death,
none are
aren't you?
better?
All by yourself, you were all by yourself, and you died. I'll explore that, then come back and explore that, and then I'm going to have a look up here, because I'm pretty sure that area is where that ring's hiding. It's where the ring is hiding. Oh, no, enemy.
My blade will cut you down to size.
More Svarts, which means there'll be a group of them, because Svarts very rarely travel alone. No. Khalid,
Yes?
you come forward, because I do not want Imoen in the front of that fight.
Time is up.
Excellent.
Yes?
Just double check there's no more hiding behind. Nope. Looty loot time. The problem with Zavats is they give very little experience for the waste of arrows that you throw at them. So, right, we're gonna go over here. Somewhere over here is that ring that I was alluding to earlier, and let's see if I can spot it. What's that? A disease gibbling. Which means there will be more of them.
Hold still.
Enemy sighted. Oh, more. At least they give 35 XP each, so it's a little bit more. Excellent. Although they didn't have anything to drop. So somewhere around here.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Is it this? Is it this? It's that one. It's that one. I'm sure it's that one. But we've got
My
wolf
blade
problems
will
at the
cut
moment.
you down to size.
Hold still.
Nature's servant awaits.
You have need of me?
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
Could be wrong. Could just look the same. It's not that one. If anybody's still watching, if you know the location of that ring, I thought it was nestled up in this rock here. There, no, I got it, got it, got it. Yes, knew it was there somewhere. It's so small and tiny, it's hard to find. We've got so much to identify now. Where is she? Oh, getting close, getting close. So we'll unlock this area, unlock that corner area, and yeah, I found it. It's really hard to see Vega. It's really hard because it is so tiny. In fact, I must have literally run over that rock several times and missed it. That's how tiny it is. But one of the things is we will level her up before we go to Beragos, because if you remember rightly, Vega, at the start of the game, there was this section here that I didn't fully explore, and I'm fairly sure it's got some bears which give some decent XP.
Can I help you?
That and the fire resistance one. Yeah, so did you not... Oh, bloody hell, she's using a thing. Did you not find the ever memory one, the wizard one? The one that gives you,
You have need of me?
double level 1 spells?
Really my business.
The one just... The rest I would never have found without the internet. Well, to be honest, I didn't know about that one without the internet. Or actually, I think it was a Let's Play that showed me that one. I knew about the Ring of Wizardry. I found that one. Almost by accident, as I was exploring the area, I kind of like went over it and it just went ding, and I was like, oh, what's that? But I never knew about that ring, not
Do
at
we
all.
still trump about?
Can I?
Nature's servant awaits.
That one, like I said, I found in a Let's Play, which is kind of cool. I'm not going to bother giving any more arrows to Imowen. She will probably level up before she runs out of arrows. Yeah, I mean, they're so small and you would have never known without the internet. Kudos to anybody that found it without the internet, because you've got to remember when this game came out, the internet wasn't widely available, or wasn't like it is now. So this game came out in 1998. I think we were all still on 56k modems then. And so yeah, kudos to anybody who found it without it. They must have been searching every nook and cranny, every blade of grass, and that takes some dedication. I am going to just pop this way, just to unlock Larswood, and then we're going to actually travel here. I was mousing over the rock because it looked weird. Yeah, I suppose that's probably how people found it. The one singular rock just out in the middle of nowhere was probably the giveaway there. It is what it is, I suppose. I'm going to take a rest here because I want my spells back.
Yes,
Because bless might be necessary.
Can I help
Some of
you
those
need
bears
me?
are bunched together, if I remember rightly. So again, I'm gonna do the same here. I'm gonna go up this way, round, and bring it round.
I can,
So like on the
but
outskirts, and hopefully 125. So 125 times 4. 500. Saw the Ever Remember ring in a game magazine back in the day, but the other ring and the Ankeg armour in Nashville I saw in an LP. Only found the hidden cloud kill spell in the area west of Nashville mines on my own. To be honest, I didn't even know about the hidden cloud kill spell. So, Urena, as funny as this is, you've taught me something today. So, when I get close to area west of Nashville mines... Yeah, maybe I might have come across it before. I'm not 100% sure now. But the Ankeg armour, I think I did click onto because I did kill an Ankeg and then run away because there was like loads of Ankegs. I managed to kill one early on and then realised that there was lots of them in that area. And just ended up at Verigust at the armoury and it basically got mentioned. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that you wouldn't know. And like I said, the internet wasn't... You had to use magazines and stuff back then because the internet wasn't like it is now. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. But this could be enough XP to level up Imowen. So we're not going to take any chances with this guy.
Can I help you?
Near death. Go on. Yes. Yes, it worked. Quick save.
Yep.
And MON. You level up as a thief. And you can... I'm more opening locks, so we'll use you as a primary trap finder for now. And... Bada bing! You're gonna be a mage! And plus being a mage makes her cannon for number 2. Yeah, no, like I said, the ring of wizardry, I was lucky. The armour, I was kind of lucky. The wand, I didn't know about. And that ring, the ring of protection, I never knew about. And but I think both of them were either Let's Plays that taught me that. And... So she gains a proficiency slot. Because she won't be use bow anymore, I'm going to give her a sling proficiency. And we've got 2 spells. Alright, it's only cast by the protagonist, so I can't use that one. Oh, you know what I should have done? Is I should have looked at what ones I have got scrolls for before I did this. I could look at my quick save. I could reopen my quick save. Right, I'll tell you what. We'll just select random 2. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to load the game. And I'm just going to check what she's got here. colour spray, identify, protection from evil, magic missile, burning hands, chill touch, minor drain, armour, and infravision. So we want to give us spells that are not those. I didn't see sleep, so we'll have sleep. And I definitely didn't see Charismatic Orb there, so we'll have that as well. Although Charm Person's quite a good one, isn't it? No, we're definitely taking that. We're definitely taking that, because that's going to come in useful a lot later on. Yeah, Spooky's good, but I was thinking protection from petrification for a reason. Shield, I think I have. Oh no, I don't have shield. I've got armor. Oh, I'm fine. That'll do. Shield I can get later on. And we've got one spell, and we know two. Or at least that's what we think. But I can write all these into my mage book. I thought I had shield, it's not, it's armour I've got in it. So, anyway. It's not a massive loss. As we're probably not going to sleep before we finish this map. But Talenthere has a ring of protection spell as well. Yeah, he does, and you'd have to buy it, won't you? But yeah, shield. I completely missed it. Shield is better than armor at that point, but it's not a massive deal. She's not going to be getting into fights. It's unlikely that I'm going to rest between now and getting to Beregost, so I might just bang Identify on now. But no, what I'll do is I'll go with the staple for now, just in case I do rest. Magic Missile.
Can I help you? If none are better.
Everybody loves a good Magic Missile. Everyone's spells cost a fortune. Yeah, true. Yeah. Although, to be honest, what are the cost level 1 spells? Is it 100 or 50? 50 to sell, 100 to buy, I think. And I've only got 500, so you know it would make a little dent, I suppose. Yeah, not like those pesky level 3 spells that do cost a fortune.
You're a queer fellow.
Oh, balls! I should have bought another sling. Right, okay. Emma win. Just stand there and don't do anything. Don't worry, I've got a plan for Emma win. Do you hear her? You're gonna have to sacrifice your sling for now. At least Jerry can fight. Yeah, true. I was telling Vigar earlier that the lower your rep, the higher the prices.
You've a task?
Depending on where you buy them from as well. So yeah, it is a bit of a twit, is that? I am actually tempted to nip back and grab another sling. but as I'm so close to getting to Beregost, I'm just going to leave it for now.
I can.
Jera's had a level up. So technically, she has the most XP at the moment, most HP. So
You couldn't have made a better choice.
I think we're definitely better off putting her up front for now. 40% more. Well, that is the consequence of being evil, Davaron. You know, the consequence of being evil is that people don't want to trade with you. I suppose the consequence of being evil is you don't need to trade from him because you can just kill or pickpocket it off of him. Because you're evil and you don't care. So you could steal, I suppose. And I suppose that's the trade-off. As an evil character, yeah, you can't blame the vendor. I suppose the trade-off to that one, like you say, is that an evil character wouldn't really buy him. He'd just steal him. Although I'm guessing pickpocketing from him would take a fairly high pickpocketing skill. Yeah, that's... Yeah, not myself to the shells. Yeah, well, I suppose that's it. Just bear with a sec. I suppose that is the issue. Oh, I totally let my cup of tea go cold. As I've excess gold in games. Yeah, well, in this game, early on, gold is precious. Later on, it is dime a dozen. So you don't really have to worry about gold that much later on in the game at all. Especially in, can't pickpocket every merchant. I know you can't pickpocket every merchant, but I think that's what they kind of said that a really evil party would. But like you said, that there is an issue with this game with being evil, trying to keep your reputation at a certain level, so to speak. So, because the consequences of being too low in reputation are very detrimental. And my water's going to be green, by the way. Don't ask. I need to have a look at the rendering thing. There was a mess up with my stream earlier where I managed to turn my water back to blue, and then for some reason it wouldn't game capture. I think I know what's caused it. Yeah, certain quests will up your reputation. So like the one that I did. So my reputation's gone up already, Viga, to 12 from 11. Because remember it was 11, and that was for helping out Joya with that ring. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, massacre a town, but you know you could atone by giving money to the church. I suppose Helm would accept that. But yeah, it is kind of daft, that I suppose. So he's like, yeah, exactly. Helm's like that. He's like the ever forgiving. Bahamut is like that. Oh, Bahamut is like that as well. It's like, yeah, we'll just forgive you if you know. So yeah, ignore the green water. When I come off camera, off stream, I will play around with what's caused that. But I did fix it. Just like in medieval times, not completely. Yeah, the water being green. Yeah, just pretend it's sewage. And I'll have a look what caused it off camera. Because I did fix it, and then it wouldn't capture my game for some reason. I think it's to do with it being the original game, the older style graphics. Oh, here's what I was after,
Yes,
right? You
Atat.
do not move.
Nature's servant awaits.
So you pause, attack. But you,
Yes, oh omnipresent
you
Atat.
particularly, stop there.
Done.
Lots really not in this.
Nature's servant
Okay,
awaits.
run! Run! Oh, good, it's fleeing.
That's really not it.
Bears can do some nasty, nasty damage if they get in combat with you. By the way, and I mean nasty, nasty damage. And yes, they're not aggressive unless you get close to them. But
Yes.
just don't risk it. Just don't do it. It's not worth it.
You've attacked.
But you don't lose any reputation lost for attacking them, and there's fairly decent XP early on. Yeah, I know how to do that. I play this game so many ways, I kind of got set in my ways of doing things. So if I do things that are not quite as efficient,
For the group.
it's just due to the fact that I am completely set in my ways in this game. Yeah, I think that's turned part AI off and on, and sometimes I do use it in specific situations. But if I just need to make one character stop, I'll just manually select the character. Turning part AI off is very good when you're in areas that have got lots of traps, because you don't want your guy going to attack somebody and walking straight through the nearest trap, because that is just stupid. There's nothing too deadly around here that I'm actually worried about Jaheira in any way, shape or form. So she could stay in melee for now. I know it wasn't a criticism. I know you were just reminding me that was there. Like I say, I'm just setting my ways for certain things, but I do know the options there. But thank you. In fact, it was worth pointing out because Vigo probably wouldn't have known that. He's on about playing the game at some point, and it was probably worth mentioning just for his knowledge. Yeah, I can do that Dalaran as well. I could change their script modes, but now, do I remember? But is there a guy somewhere here who's about to jump off into the green sewagey water? Where is he now? Oh, there he is. Oh, no, don't walk towards the bear. Away from the bear. Away from the bear. Away from the bear. Oh, look, set off now.
My blade will cut you down to size.
You've attacked.
Yes.
Back. I would piss myself if the bear went and mangled this guy.
Yes.
Back a bit more.
Omnipresent authority
Oh, that's
figure.
fine, it's fleeing. Totally missed that bear then. Where's the one? Right, whoa. Back here.
You've attacked.
No, Jaheira. Don't be daft. The bear can still mince you. Oh, that was good.
Nature's servant awaits.
Go, bird, you can do it. Viga's also new to D&D in general, so he's on about getting the D&D books that I was showing him earlier. No, and please guys, don't argue the options between 5th edition and Pathfinder. I think for a new starter it will be a lot better in learning 5th edition because it's easier.
Nice to make the acquaintance of such a cultured personage.
Yeah, do the druid thing and kill all the animals, yeah. Jaheira being a druid of nature. Yeah, by all means jump. There's so much to live for. You're right, of course, it would never solve anything. It didn't solve anything last time I came here. and the time before. And why won't you give me an experience for that? Yeah. I'm actually tempted, Deveron, to kill him. Just for stupidity.
Servant is good as done.
Tempted, but not gonna. There are certain characters in this game that I am so tempted to kill sometimes. Is it Morn? Is it Morn? It's not Morn, is it? Is it Morn, the guy in the tavern at Field Post Inn? I'm always tempted to kill that guy. And Nuba. Oh god, Nuba. Yeah, I'm always tempted to kill him. You can go back to Candlekeep at this point, but you can't get in. So I'm not going to bother. You require a tomb of great value. Yeah. Nuba. Mal, that's the one. Mal. I was close. I think Morn is the guy from DS9, the guy that's always sat at the bar. With Star Trek DS9, the big grey guy. So I don't know, I got them confused up. Yeah, get him, Marl. Yeah, I remember now. Get him, Marl. You tell him, Marl.
My blade will cut you down to size.
I'm not sure about Jira's ability to go against this direwolf here. But she's going to have to, so he doesn't... Khalid! Oh!
Can I help you?
Khalid, run! Run! No, not Imoen either.
Give me some direction.
You can use a sword. You... heal thy husband.
What you want? I'm gone.
Nature's servant awaits.
Scream for mercy.
No, I'm taking damage.
I'm waiting.
I'm going to move away. And hopefully...
You have need of me?
Yes,
Oh,
Good as
that
done.
hurt a little bit more than I expected. Heal yourself. And we'll bless us all just in case something else comes at us. Die, Khalid, die forever. Can you? Can you pull it off? Yeah.
Nature's
Polymorph over.
servant awaits.
Spell, yeah?
yes,
I've never tried that. That's... yeah. Suppose that's one way of doing it. Nuba's a git, but I'll leave him alone on the basis that it gives you some XP. Same with Mal, I suppose. It's... at least Mal has a reason for being a git, I suppose. Nuba is just annoying as hell. Vega, if you don't know what we're on about, if you stay with us, you'll meet Mal very, very, very shortly. Nuba, you might not meet for a little while. So many nobles in BG that spend their life as squirrels. Do you... I can't remember, polymorph over. Does it just change him into a random animal, or do you get to choose what animal you change him into? No, I think if you do kill Nuba, you still get rep loss. I'm fairly confident that you still lose rep loss. And unless you do it somewhere very hidden, the whole town aggroes you as well.
Good day, my lady.
Fine day to you,
So,
sire.
no, just squirrels, damn.
Such a fine day.
No loss for killing Nuba. Alright, fair enough. I remember the first time he just did my nutting and I killed him. And I didn't realise what I was doing because I was a kid. And I just aggroed the whole town. I'm looking for a bit of luxury. Field posts. Alright, thank you. this is Beregost,
For the group.
and first thing we're going to do here is visit field posting. Just going to have a look here. It's probably not going to be enough to level me up. Dang it. Yeah, I'm going right way. Yeah, he's not there at night. Or is there some other secret that I don't know about? Yeah, nothing bad happens for nothing rep-wise, but if he's in sight of people, I'm pretty sure you aggro people for killing him. Because that happened to me first time I ever played the game. If there's nobody, if there's nobody in sight and you make him follow you somewhere out of sight, I think you're all right. I'm gonna put my guy to the front again, just in case it goes through talking to him.
Here
There we
now,
go.
get out. I don't like you typing here.
I don't like your typing here.
You tell him, Marl.
You tell him, Mal. No, I didn't know about that actually. So yeah, cool. I mean, no matter how many times you play this game, there's always things that you don't know or missed.
You talking to me?
Hey, I told you to get lost, ain't no?
You talking to me?
Hey, I'll take whatever shape I want. I'm sick of you freakish adventurers going out consorting with gods, God knows what, and dragging your trouble back into your hometown. I just do what I think is right. We solve a lot more troubles than we cause. Very well, nearly. Hee. Oh, you think it's funny, do you? You mess up the local economy with your treasure. You upset the balance of nature. You flash your magic around. And because of it, maybe somebody's son thinks it's fun and goes out and gets himself killed. It's a bad example, and somebody ought to kick your ass for it. Hold on, everyone goes their own path. I'm not accountable for what the fates deal. He was a good boy till your kind came through town, filled his head with nonsense they did, and because of it, he's dead. Now why shouldn't I take that out on your hide? If you knew himself like you think, then ask yourself if he wouldn't have gone anywhere. It's a calling you're born with. Nobody gives it to you. It ain't true. He was going to take over the farm and settle down, maybe apprentice with Thunderhammer during the winter. He never wanted to venture. That was what you wanted, Mal. Fun's fun, but you're blaming these folk for what couldn't be helped. The boy was a firebrand if ever there was. No, he was settling down. He wanted. The new plough you bought last year, you got the gold by helping clear kobolds near Ulgoth's beard. You wanted to make a difference, make the realms a bit safer. Just like these folk, most likely. But shouldn't I? Why couldn't you just stay home? The realms call and you go. He sounds like a fine lad taken too soon. But doing what he was meant. If you'll suffer my company, I'll buy around and toast his memory with you. 'Twas befitting, I suppose. To Kenny and Nithalen. Rest ye well. I would be alone a while. 'Tis the calmest I've done see him in a week. Still, best you move along. Marl ain't known for his steady moods. 900 XP. Ugh. Ah well.
It's done.
I got some cheap beer for you.
And at least in EE there's a Mace +2 in the burning wizarding upstairs. I don't know about vanilla. I'll be checking most of the inns, but I'm not sure how high my pickpocket skill is. My lockpick skill is at the moment. But hopefully, that's why I'm looking for that level up, because I really want to increase that so I can go around here and loot a few things. So we're going to sell a few things, namely a Link's Eye Gem. Then, might as well sell the short sword and the short bow. Only won't buy them. He's not that kind of merchant. We'll keep bandit scalps because I know they're useful later. We'll sell these, or should I keep them for Dini? Ah, nah, plenty. Fine. And we'll rest in a peasant room.
Yep.
You identify this. Eh? Oh, balls.
You want some whiskey?
Rest again.
How long must we wait here?
And Mr.
Things
Sis, we've got
turn
Nash
to
go
the south
soon.
as
Oh,
we
it means I'm going to have to go south very soon and at least set off that quest. 'Cause she'll get annoying.
You're a queer fellow.
But now we should be able to... Ring of Wizardry. Doubles the amount of first level spells that can be cast by a wizard.
Give me some direction.
Right, I'm gonna go buy Jaheira another sling.
It must be done.
Yeah, Jaheira will get annoying. Oh god, Jaheira can be so annoying later on.
That's probably
So
best.
the best way to untrigger that is literally just to go to talk to the mayor. As long as you've spoken to the mayor, that's it. You can go around and do anything you want and she'll stop whinging at you. I'm also gonna avoid Silky at this point. But not for long, I'll come back for her. And I killed her too. I suppose killing Khalid is not a bad thing because it's canon to the story later on. But yeah, I'm not going to do that. Jaheira's quite useful as a fighter druid.
Nature's
that's a good point.
servant awaits.
Alright, no, she didn't unlock level 2 spells. It's a level 3 she locks
I'm
level 2
waiting.
spells.
Hey, not a concern.
Kiss me, Blarney. What you wish done?
Might as well sell them. They're useless to me. I'm going to let her identify them. So what we need is... I'm going to buy the sling +1 because I can afford it. And we're just going to like... No. And then he's going to buy... Oh shit, no, I didn't buy, did I? And he's going to buy... So she can't wear armor anymore. And he does not sell robes. I think the guy at Field Post Inn sells robes. I'm going to buy Jaheira a large shield. and we'll give him that for now because he might use it eventually. And so the sling +1 is useful because it'll give me a +1 to hit. And we're just gonna head south for now.
I hope this is worth it.
And the reason being is very simple, because she will start doing my nutting about going to Nashville. Plus by going south, I'll probably just get enough XP to level up my guy to his next thief, and then I can pretty much loot the whole town of Beregost.
I'll see to it.
Mother said not to talk with strangers.
Really? Your parents know you're out here? Mama thinks I'm playing at Betsy Finkel's house, but her grandma smells funny, so I never go over there. Told Mama that she shouldn't worry, I'll pick some fruit berries or whatever, so Mama can make pies to sell or something. I'm safe because I'm small and quick. I'm guessing Deveron, you kill him. Do you kill the kid? Are you that cruel that you kill the kid? I do wonder whether you're evil enough to stab a kid in the back. He's a smart mouth. Oh, I forgot about this quest. Badly injured. That's me in it.
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
Give me some direction.
Fine.
I'm waiting.
I know there's another one.
Time for some carnage.
For the fallen!
Wow, not one of us hit him that time. Flee! We can't take our brilliant hits. Well, we can, but not for long.
Give me some direction.
There we go.
I'm waiting. I'll see to it.
Just for Viga's sake, I know everybody else has seen it. I'll just leave that open a second. He's a smart guy, of course he gets stoned. I stabbed him right in the face. Fair enough. Fair enough. So this guy's been killed on the road, and yeah. Poor guy. Messenger bringing his letter to the guy's wife, to Miriam from Roe. We'll meet Miriam in a bit. I completely went over that quest because I didn't bother to explore. I got back. Oh, did you disappear? Did you go? Alright. Oh, you got that. I totally lost my characters. There we go.
I serve the flaming fist.
I think you got the wrong guys. We're not part of any bandit gang. Really now? Why should I believe you? Because of our well smile and honest demeanour. Sweet talking won't help you. Oh. Oops. I must have had a higher charisma last time I did that. I'm going to have to load. I'm not pissing off the Flaming Fist. Which basically means that the last save is... Is it that one or is it my auto save? It's this one. Thank God.
This is worth it.
Right, so I've just got the Ogrillians to deal with again.
for some
Give me some direction.
Can I help you?
I'm waiting.
You have need of me?
I think if you've got a very high charisma, you can actually say that and get away with it.
for some
Yes? Can I help you?
Give me some direction. It's done.
God, she's got some spells in her book now. Got all them already. Quick save. I don't want to do that again. Reputation affects reaction adjustment as well. Yeah, but I'm fairly confident there's no way of having a higher reputation at this point. Don't think there's any other quest you could do before Nashkel that affects you. Well, not within the local vicinity that affects it. So,
I'm waiting. I'm there.
I'm not sure.
I serve the flaming fist.
Look, sir, we don't want any trouble. We're hunting bandits. Who hired you? No one hired you. It was Ventures trying to help the good people out. Okay, maybe I was wrong about you, Bunch. That's better.
If it must be done.
Yeah. Trying to remember if there's any other ways to bring up your thing at this point. Your reputation. I think your next reputation boost is actually completing National Mines, but there will be other ways if you went out and about other places, but some of them are quite dangerous. And what's more to the fact is the Ugrillians didn't even level me up. But Khalid and myself, well, my thief's not far off. So
It's probably best left.
let's go this way. We're gonna go. Yeah, so we're off to Nashkel Viga. I picked up an item. Somebody, a messenger, that was transporting a letter back to a guy's wife from a guy called Ro. But the messenger was killed on the way. I completely missed the woman to collect the quest because Jahira was doing my nutting about going to Nashkel, and to stop her doing my nutting, I need to speak to the mayor, and then I can go back wherever I want, and she'll just shut up about it. Which is good. You are on a time limit with certain characters that you pick up to do specific missions. Otherwise they'll just sod off and go, oh, you're taking too long. I'm taking it slow here for a reason.
Hold still.
Nature's servant awaits.
Give me some direction. Not a concern.
Oh, I'm really not in this.
See how many more hit there, just with the bless, just with the plus one to hit. You hit so many more times. So quick, so much quicker.
Oh, I'm really not in this.
And that's why Bless is so underrated in this game. Well, it's not, it's really good, but so many people don't use it. Oh look, protection from petrification. Oh well. Sorry, my spell book, which I knew, so we'll keep that for Dina here. I hope you had something nice for lunch. I'm actually feeling peckish myself, so I might take a break for a bit very soon, and possibly pop back later on. We'll see. Problem is, as I get so addicted to this game, I just want to continue all the time. It's like, just a little bit further, just a little bit further, just a little bit further. It's kind of how I think. So, I know who will level me up, and
So I kicked him in the head till he was dead.
Time is up.
but I might struggle with that specific person.
So I kicked him in the head till he was dead.
I'm waiting.
Bollocks. Right, that is
You
also
couldn't
the
have
fault
made
of
a
having
better
him at the front with his 9 HP. 24, 16, fligging out. She's got more than him at this
For
point.
the group.
So we'll change that around a bit. Most of the time, Vigga, they will target the front person. So you're best having the guy with the most HP at the front. It's also useful with certain creatures earlier with that protection from petrification. Especially if you use the diamond formation. I like using that formation. You just have protection from petrification on that person there. And just walk straight all the time. What are you doing?
Give me some direction. I hope this is worth it.
Nature's servant for the fallen!
Scream for mercy. I'm waiting.
Yes, O omnipresent authority. As you direct.
I leveled up. Finally. No. Like I said, generally the primary target is the person that's at the front. So if I were to do that formation, Jaheira here will be the primary target because she would be the first person that would be spotted. There are certain people that will specifically target the main character. They're mainly more bosses. So, yeah. But I like it in this one. I've quick saved. So we're going to level up my character. So we're only leveling up his thief at the moment. His fighter hasn't leveled up, but it should give us a few more hit points. Yeah, we gain 3, so that'll put us on 12. We'll gain more when we upgrade the fighter stuff as well. But more importantly, I'm going to bring that up to 80. And then I'm going to start bringing up my fine traps very slowly.
You've a task.
And then we'll probably end up
Nature's
working on...
servant awaits. As good as done.
we'll probably end up working on hiding shadows after that. So you can get quite a few thief level ups.
Don't touch me.
This is Lord Foreshadow, and the joke is in the name. So it is a foreshadow to the later games that they're going to make. So, well, they've already made them by this point, obviously. But, well, don't use to add to a local colour. Quite a smashing bit of dress you wear there. I'll have to look into some sundries when I next attend one of Lord Ribald's full dress costume affairs. I'll be the talk of Neverwinter. I might understand that you're from a faraway city. I actually hail from Waterdeep, the great city of splendours. It's much more in the manner of social luxuries suited more of my particular taste. I do, however, have a point of keeping in touch with Neverwinter. Though I've only visited once previous, it was quite popular on those nights, if I recall correctly. I'm going to make a second trip in the coming year, and I'll wager it will be as popular again. And yeah, so basically they're returning to a game called Neverwinter Nights, which is a game after these. I wasn't a big fan of number 1 for Neverwinter Nights. Number 2,
Yes,
I
all the
really
truth.
enjoyed. I really think they did a lot of work bringing it to that proper 3D scale. That was pretty cool.
Father, I'm off to play.
Well, a fine day, dear.
Did you remember to wash your
I
face?
did now.
Kobolds.
With your hurried flight from Candlekeep barely behind you, the troubles facing the Sword Coast seem an unfamiliar blur to your fractured nerves. Gorion would not have you sit idle, however, and perhaps investigating local concerns will shed some light on your own predicament. How the iron shortage or the trouble in the Nashkel mines could possibly be linked to you, you have no idea.
But miraculously is.
As you direct.
Green water. Oh, there's no Rassad.
Stand away, citizen.
Identify Southern. I heard there's some troubles here. I'll put them at your disposal. If you're seeking to resolve troubles, welcome. If you're seeking to cause them, kindly take it everywhere else. You'll have no trouble from us, I assure you. Unless you're in Deveron's party. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of trouble. So I'm not gonna go to the inn just yet, because I know what happens. Or should I? You know what? I only killed 3 people in Ashko. That's 3 people more than me. Oh no, 2. 2 I have to kill though, don't I? Technically in Ashko.
Nature's servant awaits.
So what I'm going to do here is, I'm on 12, she's on 16, he's on 13. Oh, right, no, I'm not going to go in the inn yet. I'm going to do the most annoying thing ever. Sorry, Deveron. You're not going to like this.
For the glory of Am!
I've heard there's an iron shortage. Nashkel is in the thick of it. Our mine has been shut down. Workers continually going missing. It's tainted. We need you to find out what's wrong. I will do what I can. Yeah. As he's so close to leveling up, I am gonna go talk to him. So, Viga. Mal, I don't know if you missed him. You might have done. But you're about to meet Nuba. And Davron's going to be sat there going, kill him, stab him, stab him. Because this guy is annoying. But patience rewards you.
Hey,
Hey, I'm Nubar. Nice place.
hey.
So kill any monsters yet? Ever been to Baldur's Gate? I've been to Baldur's Gate. I'm just going to leave it doing it. I'm rolling sick anyway. So it's better to keep, yeah. Maybe, yeah. By keeping live, I'm annoying everybody else. Oh, I think I stepped in something. And this guy Viga will, like, no offence, right? No matter where you go, everyone in town used to throw rocks at me and tell me I was annoying. No matter where you go, as long as he's in sight, he will follow you. What time is it? I haven't had a conversation this long in well ever.
Hey,
What's the big weapon for? It's for stabbing you in the face if you carry on. Those colours look pretty stupid on you. I once knew a guy named Dilby. He threw rocks at me too. Are you going to throw rocks at me? What about now? What about now? I'm just going to keep talking to him because he's quicker. What about now?
hey.
What about now? 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 I think this is the point where I ended up stabbing him in the face. Well, he had unique dialogue. I wasn't too bothered. And I just thought at this point it was endless. I didn't realise there was an end to it. Throw some rocks at him too. No, what I'm doing is worthwhile. Especially with Khalid being 61 experience points off leveling up.
Yes, for the group. You've a task for the group.
Hey, hey.
Gee, you are sure are patient. I've run out of things to say. Finally! Yes! I just lost my entire party to a Holy Smite. Feels bad. Yeah, well, Holy Smite will do that kind of stuff if you're an evil party. So yeah, if you're patient enough with him, he will reward you with 400 XP, which is a Peasley amount, but was a necessary evil for Khalid here, who will level up and gain 13 more hit points. Which now actually makes him the guy with the most HP in your party. 26. So he's going to go up front.
If you wish, but I'm not a very inspiring leader.
Jira's going to be second. Now everybody's got a higher friggin' one than me. That's the only problem in multi-classing. That shared XP.
You have need of me?
So I'm gonna go deal with this wench up here.
None are better.
And then I'm probably gonna call it for a bit. Gonna probably have some lunch. I said some lunch, it's like, oh bloody hell, it's 9 o'clock now in the UK. So I'm probably going to have some dinner, and I might pop back on later on, do a little bit more, see if I can literally loot Beregost, sort out those spiders for Landrin, and maybe even delve into, I might not get to delving into the Nashkel mines today. We'll see. I might just get to the point where I start the Nashkel mines. But we'll just see how long I can be arsed being on later. It's weird not seeing Rasad here.
Nature's servant awake.
Character that you can only get in advance in
Yes?
EE edition, enhanced edition. So I'm going to quick save here, and because she walks straight up to my face,
Can I help you? I can, but you have need of me?
you're going to take that out. And that.
Yes, I'll do my best.
You
Can I, if
there.
none are better? You have need of me?
It may be a touch unladylike, but I'm gonna slit your throat, I am.
I love that line. It may be a touch ladylike, I'm going to slit your throat, I am. I would like to know my attacker, why are you doing this? Who I am is not important, though my name is Nero. What I am is a hunter of bounties. And the head on you is a lovely sum. Does this satisfy your request? I thought it wouldn't. No matter. And so we're going to wail on her. Ah, you failed, cause I hate ya. Hit her! Hit her! Balls.
You're a queer fellow.
No, hit her! Hit her! Ow!
What you want? Yep,
Oh my god, you're useless. Wonder magic missiles.
I cannot.
That auto hits.
What you want?
Ow! I can't even heal because Chihira's also the one that's held here. Come on, kill her first! No, kill her! Yes! Yes, yes, yes.
I need some air.
Shit.
I'm gone.
While they're getting out of their confusion, I'm gonna
I'll see to it.
loot this woman. I'll take the medium shield, sod it. There's a helmet here, which we'll give to Emma to identify. And another bounty notice. So basically it says the same as the last bounty notice, but it was last seen in Beragos this time. And the subject is considered to be a formidable foe and is likely to have well-equipped travelling companions. This offer has been extended to all appropriate guilds, and it's now 680 coins of gold for my death. I feel that I'm worth more than that. We'll drop the bounty notice, it's pointless. Sells for 1 gold coin.
Yep.
Not really worth it. Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
Heal your husband. Because he took a bit of a pounding.
I can, but
So we're going to take a rest here.
No, sorry.
Cool. Right, so what I'm going to do now... Oops. What I'm going to do now is quick save the game. And I'm going to have a quick look to see if there's anybody worth raiding. Because I've never actually had enough viewers to raid anybody before. So this will be cool. Let's see who's online. See if we can raid here. Right then. Alright. There's a guy who basically started me streaming and was one of the people that really got me into Final Fantasy, but not Final Fantasy, but doing this. So I'm going to raid him. He's playing Ori and the Blind Forest at the moment, it seems. So let's see if this works. Yeah, I'll be back on at some other point. Has that worked?